folks? Thanks for tuning in to Upon News this week. I'm Brett, your host. Story number one. The DC Comics heroes and villains got the Norman Rockwell treatment this week. It's amazing. If you haven't seen the pictures yet, here they are. I know, they're awesome. Story number two! A man in New York was heckling two guys that were dressed up as Batman and Superman. Some people make a living dressing up as superheroes and get their picture taken with tourists. So Batman and Superman were just doing their job, trying to make a buck. This guy comes along where they're trying to work and he starts yelling at him and he calls them names and he's making fun of them. What's Batman and Superman do? They beat the guy up. Seems to me like everybody's in the wrong here. Those guys shouldn't have been yelling and making fun of these people trying to make a living. And Batman and Superman, while you're in those costumes, you're superheroes. You're not villains. You're heroes. So don't lose your cool. And that goes for everybody out there. Don't lose your cool. Story number three. Now we're going to go to correspondent Ashlyn James. She tells us an inappropriate story. Ashlyn?
Okay, guys, for story number 3, I'm going to tell you about this man named Mark Driscoll. Driscoll? I don't know. Gristle? Haha. Good one. I'm going to call him Mark Gristle because I don't like him. This man, he's a pastor at a church, Mars Hill Church, okay? He was quoted saying that, firstly, a man's penis is not his, it's God's. And God has loaned the man the penis. And through creating man, he created woman just so their penises would have a house to live in. Well, okie dokie then. I'm so mad about it. Okay. This makes me very angry. I don't like you. You're a butt. You're a butt face. And just reading more of your little things makes me so mad. He's mean. He's mean. So women out there, just letting you know, Mark Driscoll, or as I'm going to call him, Mark Gristle, is a bleep. Bleep. Story number 4, and I'm gonna bring you back to Brett.
All right, for story number 4, we're going to do...
Hold on. One more thing to say. First of all, the Lord, he said, beware of false prophets. Now I'm finished. Peace out.
Story number 4? We're going to take you over to our correspondent,
Abe Kirshner.
Abe Kirshner. Abe, take it away.
Thank you, guys. I am Abe Kirshner, and I have a wonderful story for you that involves a graph. We all love graphs. They studied 20 drugs under 16 different criteria and found out that alcohol is actually one of the worst drugs in existence right now. Crazy fact, right? Take it away, Brett.
Story number 5. A 5th grade girl in Virginia is fighting with the school because they won't let her bring her chapstick. The school says that they stopped letting the kids bring the chapstick because they started sharing it and passing around colds and whatnot. This 5th grader goes in front of the school board and says that this rule is inappropriate. She's sitting in class all day with dry lips, start cracking, they start bleeding. It's very embarrassing for her. At the school board meeting, she also handed in a petition that she had passed around through the school and gotten 300 other like-minded students to sign. I say yes, 5th grade lady, fight for your rights. Fight for those chapstick rights. For story number 6, we're going to take you over to Abe. Abe, take it away.
Thank you, Brett. I'm here with story number 6. Actress Danielle Watts, who was in Django Unchained, was arrested September 11th. She was suspected of being a prostitute because she was kissing her white boyfriend from outside the car while he was in the car. Look at the pictures from the incident. I'm going to show you 5 pictures. Tell me which one you think is a prostitute. Obviously not this one. Come on, LAPD, what were you thinking? She doesn't even look the part. She probably looked more like a prostitute in Django Unchained than she did on this day.
I'm Abe Kirshner. Thanks for watching. Take it away, Brett. Next story is the weirdest story I think I heard all week. The San Diego School District just got an 18-ton armored tank. It's a government program where if the military isn't using some of their equipment, other departments get dibs. It's this program that's allowing small-town police forces to get military-grade weapons. They didn't even have to pay anything for the actual tank itself either. All they had to do was pay $5,000 in shipping. For a tank. And now parents are pissed. And they have every right to be. There's going to be a tank roaming around the campus. This is unnecessary. Now we need some lighter stories, so we're going to do the box office results for this past weekend. Ashlyn, why don't you bring it on up and give some totals?
Box office results. I'm Ashlyn, and as you all know, if you listen to the podcast, I don't watch movies very often unless they're really good. Number 1, we got No Good Deed, which comes in at $24.5 million. For number 2, this is Tony's favorite movie ever, and it is Dolphin Tale 2, which comes in at $16 million. Tony, you loved it. You went and watched it all the time. At number 3, one of the greatest movies ever, and it was Guardians of the Galaxy 4, $8 million. And that wraps up the box office reviews.
Thank you, Ashlyn.
Thank you, Brett.
And now we take you over to two of the cutest little women I've ever seen in my whole life.
They're my little friends.
Girls, take it away.
Thanks for watching. Thank you for watching. Subscribe.
You want to blow kisses too, Belly?